There's a windmill up there. I never saw the windmill.
What else is there around? We should just explore.
Stone tower.
Go up the tower.
It's a bit broken. I could go up the tower if I can open the door, which I can't because there's a cable. There's also a cable going up there.
And also, who rigged all this up? That's an even bigger question. That's what I want to know. Look at this old ruined island of all this weird stuff on it. Well, the electricians came in and they wired it all up and there was a staircase back
It's
there.
all about intrigue. Yeah, I'm going to go up.
Well, I'm intrigued.
Well, there you go.
I want to know. I'm just not willing to do 500 line puzzles to find out. You know what? I can't remember the last time I said this about a game. This might be a game that I want to watch people play on YouTube, but I don't want to watch you play it.
Why do you want to watch me play it? I'm not doing the things you want me to do, right? Is that what it is? Okay.
Well, yeah, that's true. But at the same time, if you did what I wanted you to do, we wouldn't do any puzzles. We just keep running around aimlessly. We'd only do the puzzles that directly corresponded to places that I wanted to get into.
Yeah.
Like, what's in there? Do that puzzle. And I don't think you can play the game like that because you have to learn. I'm going to have a cake. I want you to know this.
Have a cake. There's got to be a guide here somewhere for this puzzle. Maybe I'll follow this back. I'll trace this back and see where it goes. Although I think I followed this out here in the first place. Let's go through the door. Yeah, that's the key. That puzzle in there is the key for this. So there's got to be like a sort of an indication of where and how to do it. But I just don't know what any of these mean. I feel like I've maybe skipped the training area. Because Johnny wouldn't just throw this at us. He'd give us something to get us.
I just don't know how you can resist. Because like when you go back out there where you just were,
yeah,
like there was a bridge, and my instinct is just I have to go see what's over there. I have to go to the bridge.
Well, I'm looking at things one at a time. Okay, I'll go look at the bridge. What was like this? All these blue things. Like, I feel like there's just clues everywhere. Look at this floral arrangement. It's got to be telling me something.
With a shipping crate on top. Or what do they call them in America? Sea can.
Sea can? What?
I think that's what they call
a sea can. I've never heard that term in my life. There's the bridge. So we got more town over there.
Where do you begin?
Yeah, look at this. I mean, what is that? Looks like a place where martial arts happen in like Japan. Is that racist? I don't think that's racist.
I don't think it's racist.
I think that's okay.
I don't think it's racist to say that something looks like it could be in Japan. It does look a little bit like some kind of Japanese temple or something.
But then how do I get in?
Well, you've obviously got to do 100 puzzles.
Probably.
I mean, it kind of makes me sad. Like, I feel like I'm being negative and I don't even want to be negative, but it's like, I think, it's like what I said before, but that's cool. See, there's like a woman reaching out of the rock.
Let's go look at that.
I only say a woman because it looks like they have long hair. It could be a long-haired man. But it makes me a little bit sad because I feel like there's a lot of mystery and I want to find out the answers, but I don't think I'm capable. I feel like I could put 100 hours into this game and I'll never find out what I want to find out. And worse, I might never even find out if there is anything to find out.
Maybe it's better to not know.
Maybe.
There you go, you get sort of
that's cool.
View of the woman built into the rock.
I love this
There's
kind
something
of stuff.
down there as well. Oh my god, everywhere I look there's just something else.
Yeah.
Is that like a river of blood or something? Okay, should we look at the castle or should we look at the river of blood?
Castle.
Castle first.
I like going higher.
It's been a few minutes and I've not seen a puzzle in a while. Oh, this isn't the castle, this is the mountain where the light's going, so this should progress the story.
That's nice.
Very nice. Can't go in the water. That's fine. I need to cross the water.
How do we get up there? We can't.
Well, it must be a way. Maybe it's on the other side of the mountain.
Maybe.
I kind of like there's just stuff all over the place.
I love this. Like, I would have a really hard time doing any puzzles at this point because I would just explore. But, that's how you don't complete the game.
I'm not like the kind of person who'd be rushing to get through it. Like, I'd definitely be enjoying myself, but at the same time...
I think I might, if I was playing this game myself, which I will do at some point, I would wager that I would probably be the longest running player without completing a single puzzle. Yeah. I would just walk around and see everything.
don't know what. There's something going on here. Something at the bottom of that. And then there's a cable that goes up there to this, coming from that. So there's got to be something. But I can't see it from here, and I can't jump, and I can't climb. Maybe I'll try and go higher. I'll be able to see down. Okay, there only seems to be downward roads. This one's going up a little bit.
Yes, you can get across here. We'll cross the trees. We're climbing higher.
Ah, yes, we're ascending.
I'm all about this.
Look at that.
Climbing a mountain.
Oh, there's this the stone woman thing.
That's cool.
That is
Look at
very
the little
cool.
details. You see, he's even got like the little things in the arm.
Yeah.
So this is really nice. This is a nice game. And is this? Are we actually high enough so we can kind of see the landscape here? Is this the whole island we can see? Because that changes it for me as well. Because it means there's a lot of puzzles, but I actually like the sense of okay, now I have a feeling of how big this is.
Well, I mean, we've only seen it from one side. We might just be on the coast. But
Because it would make me really sad if this was like a big, epic, sprawling, never-ending map. Because then it's just like, how can you ever complete that?
I think this is
This is an example for me where having a small world in a game is actually a really good thing. This is cool. I love this stuff.
I don't know how small it is. It's difficult
Well, I mean, it still looks quite big, but what I mean is, like, in most games, like, getting to the edge of the map and seeing the size of something is a negative. I think in this game it's a positive, because it tells you can complete this. See?
Oh, yeah.
Because,
It's a confined area.
now we know how big the island is, and that gives hope. That gives, like, I can do this. I just need to put enough hours in.
I'm on a snow-covered mountain.
I love this. I'm all about climbing mountains. I love this. This is great.
So what now?
This is the coolest thing ever.
Oh, I see. So I've got to, like, unlock all these sort of shackles so I can do the puzzle. So where does that cable
Are these
go?
like the puzzle builders? Is that who these guys
I
are?
don't know, maybe. He's carrying a puzzle. That's the first evidence we've seen
So
of a
basically, how
person
many
interacting.
shackles is there?
Quite a few.
So
This could be like the end of the
1,
game.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 8 zones, but 8 lasers need turned on.
Oh, do you reckon it's laser based?
Oh, is that not where the laser's coming? I thought that shackle
the
was off because the laser hit
goes
it.
up here.
So I imagine every time a laser hits that, it takes a shackle off, I would assume. Maybe not, maybe I'm making
Well, look,
that
because
up.
you've got yellow thing, no yellow thing. Okay, it's just the design, I think. It just alternates. Alright, there's more.
What's that thing over there? What's the plaque? And who's that guy? Puzzle!
This looks like it's easy to solve one. Okay, what did that do? Is there another shackle off now? There is not. That didn't appear to do anything. Although,
I'll have done something somewhere.
yeah. Oh, look at that. That looks like a. That's the river.
It is the river. Oh!
What's going on here?
Game changer! Jonathan, blow my fucking mind. Well, I don't know what it did, but it did
yeah.
something.
Well, there's all these sparkly things in the air now. Can I do that again? Watch it this time, because it looked like... Oh, did I turn it off?
I think maybe you did. No, I think it's just done.
Okay, well, I don't know what I did, but I did something.
The witness!
Any more of those? I like that you can't walk off walls. See, these people are having some sort of argument.
Yeah, there's stuff going on here.
It's backstory.
Oh, that person looks sad. And they've got a laptop.
Ah.
I think that represents Jonathan Blow. Like, because
Yeah.
he's got the chisel. He's the creator. He's the artist. But he's also got his laptop. And he's like, it's really hard to make games.
And he's wearing what could be Reebok pumps, which I sort of can see Jonathan Blow wearing. Did I do
All
anything?
classy gentlemen wear Reebok pumps. Oh, a photograph.
I think that's not
Oh, no,
a
it's a
photograph.
survey laser.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes, listen up.
Up there, you go around every hour and a half, time after time after time. You wake up usually in the mornings, and just the way that the track of your orbits go, you wake up over the Mideast, over North Africa. As you eat breakfast, you look out the window as you're going past, and there's the Mediterranean area, and Greece, and Rome, and North Africa.
That's
and the
cool.
sun. the whole area. And you realize
This mountain is
that
amazing.
in one glance, that what you're seeing is what was the whole history of man for years, the cradle of civilization. And you go around down across North Africa and out over the Indian Ocean and look up at that great subcontinent of India, pointed down toward you as you go past it. And Ceylon off to the side, Burma, Southeast Asia, out over the Philippines, and up across that monstrous Pacific Ocean. Vast body of water. You've never realized how big that is before.
Some kind of space stuff going on
And you
here.
finally come up across the coast of California and look for those friendly things. Los Angeles and Phoenix and on across El Paso. And there's Houston. There's home. And you look, and sure enough, there's the Astrodome. And you identify with that, you know? It's an attachment. And down across New Orleans, and then looking down to the south, and there's the whole peninsula of Florida laid out. And all the hundreds of hours you spent flying across that route, down in the atmosphere, all that is friendly again. And you go out across the Atlantic Ocean and back across Africa. And you do it again, and again, and again. And that identity, that you identify with Houston, and then you identify with Los Angeles, and Phoenix, and New Orleans, and everything. And the next thing you recognize in yourself is you're identifying with North Africa.
Just clicking on things.
You look forward to that. You anticipate it. And there it is. That whole process begins to shift of what it is you identify with. When you go around it in an hour and a half, you begin to recognize that your identity is with that whole thing. And that
What?
makes a change.
I only just clicked what was going
You
on.
look down
What do you mean?
Well, like,
and
I
you
only
can't
just clicked
imagine
it's like
how
an
many
astronaut talking
doors
about
in
being
the
on the
Alright,
space
yeah.
station or
Yeah,
the
yeah,
shuttle
yeah.
or something.
And again and again.
Even when you said there's space stuff going on, it just didn't click in my head. I was just kind of listening to it going, what is going on here?
You know, there are hundreds of people killing each other over some imaginary line that you can't see. From where you see it, the thing is a whole, and it's so beautiful. And you wish you could take one from each side in hand and say, look at it from this perspective. Look at that. What's important? And so a little later on, your friend, again
Right.
those same neighbors,
Just let her talk.
another astronaut, the person next to you goes out to the moon. And now he looks back and sees the Earth not as something big where he can see the beautiful details, but he sees the Earth as a small thing
It's
out
one of the
there.
invisible wheels.
And now that contrast between that
I know
bright
that.
blue and white Christmas tree ornament and that black sky, that infinite universe, really comes through.
This is quite hard,
The
actually.
size of it, the significance of it. It becomes both things. It becomes so small and so fragile, and such a precious little spot in that universe that you can block it out with your thumb. And you realize that on that small spot, that little blue and white thing is everything that means anything to you. All of history and music
She's
and
still
poetry
talking.
and
Yeah.
art and war and death and birth and love.
Dare I say it,
tears,
but I get the
joy,
point.
dreams, all of it is on that little spot out
Who
there.
said it? That's what I'm interested in. I want to know who you're listening to right now.
Yeah.
And you realize that perspective,
There's not that many people being in space.
that you've changed, that there's something new there. That relationship is no longer what it was.
Sure, that would work.
And then you look back on the time when you were outside on that EVA and those few moments that you
Even
had
less
the
people
time
have been on
because
EVAs.
The camera malfunctioned, that you had the time to think about what
Oh.
was happening.
Good kick.
And you recall staring out there at the spectacle that went before your eyes. Because now, you're no longer inside something with a window looking out at a picture. But now you're out there, and what you've got around your head is a goldfish bowl. And there are no limits here.
It's a little more complicated
There
than
are
that.
no frames. There are no boundaries. You're really out there, over it, floating, going 25,000 miles per hour, ripping through space, a vacuum, and there's not a sound. There's a silence, the depth of which you've never experienced before. And that silence contrasts so markedly with the scenery and the speed with which you know you're going. That contrast,
Damn it.
the mix of those two things, really comes through.
Okay.
And you think about what you're experiencing and why. Do you deserve this?
No.
Fantastic experience? Have you earned this in some way? Are you separated out to be touched by God to have some special experience here that other men cannot have? You know the answer to that is no. There's nothing that you've done that deserves that earned that. It's not a special thing for you. You know very well at that moment, and it comes through to you so powerfully that you're the sensing element for man. You look down and see the surface of that globe that you've lived on all this time, and you know all those people down
Let's just
there.
let this play out.
They are like you. They are you. And somehow you represent them when you are up there. A sensing element. That point out on the end. And that's a humbling feeling. It's a feeling that says you have a responsibility. It's not for yourself. The eye that doesn't see does not do justice to the body. That's why it's there. That's why you're out there. And somehow you recognize that you're a piece of this total life. You're out on that forefront and you have to bring that back somehow.
Okay, I'm really
And that
interested
becomes
to
a
hear
matter
who
of
said all this, like who's wrote this.
It tells
You're not
you
gonna
something
find
about
out.
your relationship with
Because we don't have enough time.
life. And when you come
John
back,
is not ready for us to know that
there's a
yet.
difference in that world now. There's a difference
the
in
last
that
one ended with an
relationship
offer.
between you and that planet, and you and all those other forms of life on that planet, because you've had that kind of experience. It's a difference.
That noise.
And it's so precious. And all through this, I've used the word you because it's not me. It's not Dave Scott. It's not Dick Gordon, Pete Conrad, John Glenn. It's you.
Those are all astros.
It's us.
I know
It's
that.
we. It's life. It's had that experience. And it's not just my problem to integrate. It's not my challenge to integrate, my joy to integrate. It's yours. It's everybody's. Russell Schweikart, 1975.
Who's that?
An astronaut.
Okay, I feel like I'm getting closer. I know that was a lot of
Yeah.
dialogue there. But I do feel like I'm getting closer. Hello.
I gave up on you. Well done.
I got it.
I didn't even know what you were doing.
What was this now?
Well, we saw this on the way up, a yellow tube sticking out of the wall.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a wee look out first. I like these ones. These are my favourite puzzles. Kaboom!
What's inside? What's in the box? Is that another puzzle?
It looks like a blueprint for a puzzle.
So we probably have to remember that. You should snap
I
that.
haven't seen that puzzle before. But I'm going to take a
Because
picture of it.
obviously you're going to be expected to remember it.
Now I feel like, of course, we're going to have to take notes, because how could we possibly be expected to remember this? And also, I haven't seen a honeycomb puzzle yet, so I don't actually know.
Well, now that we've seen the scale of the island, like, there's a lot of puzzles ahead. I mean, I would wager, based on the laser beam alone, there's probably 7 more zones to explore with all puzzles within them. You know, in that regard, I think we're probably about as good as 2 people could be playing this, because you like the puzzles and you like figuring it out and there's a sense of reward there. And I
find
just
this.
like looking at stuff.
Yeah,
The weird greenhouse.
find this like hydroponics.
Legalize it!
That's what Johnny B's saying. I want to get down here.
The war on drugs is costing us millions.
So
I'm a huge fan of that mountain. And I loved what was going on with all the stone climbers and stuff.
Yeah,
and
it
I just
was-
really liked that there's like some kind of focus. I like that there's a place which is like this is your center point.
Right.
It gives me hope. That's how I describe it. It gives me a reason to hope.
But that's blocked now. So now it's just
Yeah,
these
but
two.
then if you do this, then you can go back up.
Wait a minute, that's that blocked. I think I've done it. Right?
No. What?
Yes.
How did you?
Because they were all separated. Look at it.
I
Let's
thought
study it. Let's study it once
No,
again.
I believe you, but I thought we had to get the black and white together.
No.
Well,
You
in that
just have
case,
to
it was
make
easy.
sure-
I just didn't
It wasn't
understand. I just
easy.
didn't understand the puzzle. I thought that we had to get the whites and the blacks together, and I didn't see how that was possible. Let's just get some weed and get out of here.
Yeah, this is a weird area. Can I go in here? No.
This is where Jonathan Blow creates the colourful plants for his island of mystery.
Right, what we got here? So is this the same sort of thing?
Probably. Most game developers would just have models of plants made by artists and put them in the world. Jonathan Blow created an engine that grows CG plants, and then he had to leave them to mature.
Because apparently, this isn't to do with the plants, but like an architect worked on this game. Like
I read that, yeah. I imagine, maybe I'm doing him a disservice. Maybe he's like the greatest genius of our time. This game seems like a lot of very talented people worked on it because it's very, like, just visually, it's very nice. Like,
I know
that mountain, there's a lot going on there. Like,
he basically spent all the money he made from Braid making this.
Well, I'm pretty sure it'll pay off heavily because, like, I've not heard a bad word about this game.
Yeah,
I think financially, if that's what people are interested in, I find it hard to believe that The Witness isn't going to do very well.
Yeah. I would probably agree with that.
The only thing that's going to hurt it is, like I say, all the COD players and stuff who are not going to buy it, but they were never going to buy it. Like, every indie person's going to buy this at full price, like, immediately, and a lot of other people are going to buy it. Like, I think there's a lot of appeal to this game. There's no appeal to this game if you like brainless rubbish or if you like something that has been manufactured to meet your requirements of stealth, shooting, jumping, or whatever else.
Yeah.
We don't care about those people.
No, they're just idiots.
Yeah. Your opinion is wrong. You must tell them that your opinion is right. Can't remember his name.
What, Gerald Wingsworth?
Yeah, there he is. Videogamer.com. It's a good character. But they did a video recently called A Guide to Being a Fanboy. You should go watch it. It's funny.
I'm a little stuck here. This
Well,
one. And you know what? Because I thought this looked really easy, but because I'm a little bit colorblind, I failed to see the purples against the blues here.
Oh, so you did the other ones by accident? You didn't.
No, I got those ones.
All right.
But this one's giving me issues for some reason.
So this is a separation puzzle again.
Exactly.
Okay.
We've done these. This should be.
You need to separate that green. Yeah, like that. This looks good. What you were doing there looks good.
Yeah.
Oh. Here's what I would do. I wouldn't go up there. I would.
What would you do?
I would come back to here and go across.
I guess.
And do it that
Down.
way. Yep. And then up. Up again.
Okay.
Like something like that's maybe where I'll go.
Because now you've got the white and the purple in the same place.
Okay.
I can't do that.
In that case, straight along from the bottom then, don't go up in the first place. Like.
Well, that's just freaking mad.
I've got big ideas. Now, cut off him that way. Go right along. Now cut off him.
Yeah, you failed. Because look, the screen is still in the same zone as those.
Oh,
lights.
you son of a bitch!
It's a hard game.
I think we're on to something with what we're doing. Yeah, and now
Nah.
do the same thing that you did before now, though, that you've got him encapsulated.
What do you mean?
Nope. Back. Up here.
Sorry, I cancelled it. So this. Yep. Nope.
Why?
Oh, actually.
Along here?
Actually.
Let's cut him off.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yes!
Oh, there's more.
I don't care. I feel very good there because I knew we were onto something and you kept beating me down. But I knew I'd get it. I never stopped believing in myself.
Oh, look at this. This is a joke. Actually, is this one a joke? No. This one might be a joke, though.
It's very easy so far.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, look how many are in the same place as each other.
We'll just go straight up instead of no. Go straight up there.
I'm at the top. I can't go up. Well, I don't even know what you're asking me to do there.
Okay, just like go like this.
It's easy to get lost. Okay.
No.
Why not?
Actually, that won't work. So go back. Go back to the start.
You need to draw a line across here.
Go back to the
You've pretty
start.
much got to do that.
Yeah, but that's not how I would do it. I wouldn't do it the way you're doing it right now.
Am I onto something? No, that's just moronic.
I'll go back to the start.
Okay.
Right. Up.
Up.
Now segregate these fills.
Done.
Now,
what?
well, I'm thinking.
Think harder and faster. There's got to be a way.
We're definitely gonna get it.
Is this the last one, or is there more in this?
There could be 1, 2, 3. There could be 6 more. No, because the last one didn't have a bottom row, so this is the last one in this.
Yeah,
row.
but I bet the bottom row's just. Oh no, that's yeah.
One
I
more,
get it, I
one
get
more, and then we're into another area.
it. Okay. You can't really do what I'm doing here.
I like this. I like what you were doing. I like down.
I don't
I like
what
this.
I'm doing. This is.
No,
because I can't separate them.
All right.
Let's just look at it for a moment. Let's just examine this. It's got to be an answer. There's no answer.
How, Blow? How?
I mean, I know it's going to feel great to actually finish it. I know that.
I feel like
You have to draw a line through there.
yeah.
You can't do that because then I can't get back. See, there you go. No, I've not even done it there as well. Right.
I think I can do this.
Do you want the mouse?
I think yes.
I'm giving you the mouse after
I'm gonna take the mouse.
a long session of recording. It's time for you to take the mouse.